It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wavernick.
And I'm Brian McClune.
Well, tonight either Aquinas gains a 2-game edge in the MVC girls basketball standings, or Onalaska and Aquinas move into a tie for first.
Those two square off for the second time this season. Aquinas winning 56-42 back in December. Blue Gold ranked number 1 in Division 4. Hilltoppers ranked number 5 in Division 2. Early first half, Hilltoppers strike often. Jalen Dobbins from downtown knocks down the 3. Hilltoppers up 15-5. More from the purple and gray. Emma Gamoki, nice footwork off the glass and the foul. Team high 14 points for her. Hilltoppers up 11. Aquinas will go on a 15-6 run before the half. Megan Shunt caps the run with a 3. 31-29 Onalaska into the locker room. Onalaska, they're not backing down, but here's Kaya Steiner who's going to lay it in. This game's tied at 42, and here comes the Hilltoppers. Lexi Miller into the paint, flips it up, hoop and the foul. Hilltoppers back up 6. Under 2 to play, 2-point game. Set play for Lexi Donarski, wide open for 3, and she hits it. Blue Gold's up 1. 50 seconds to go. This is the play of the game. Aquinas gets the loose ball. Courtney Becker from downtown. That is the dagger. What a game. Aquinas takes Onalaska's best punch, comes out on top 64-57.
We really struggled to shoot it as a team originally, and then we were able to make a couple shots, and then they all started falling. Our posts were really able to get the momentum going for us. These games really help us because in the postseason, I know we're going to run into some tough competition, so we need to be able to know how to play when the game is tight on the line towards the end of the game.
Sandwiched between facing the first place teams in the Dairyland and Cooley, for Holman is a conference meeting against Central. First half, Holman down 7. This 3-pointer by Caitlin Young brings the Vikings to within 4. Red Raiders, they'll keep that lead. Emily Seckart dribbles around 2 defenders for the layup. Moments later, more Red Raiders, this time a shot by Sophie Leinfelder from beyond the arc. That puts Central up by 7, and Central wins by 8, 63-55 the final. Sparta riding a 2-game win streak into their game at Logan. Opening minutes of the game, Sparta ball, Lainey Shell dribbles in and puts this one in for the 2-point lead. Later on, Logan is down by 3 points. Claire Borsheim gets down court, pulls up from 3, and it's a tied ball game. Moments later, Sparta's Roy Marks, she'll dribble to the side, put that off the glass and in. Spartans take this one by a final of 57-35.
Same matchup on the boys' side. Logan going for their 5th straight win. First half, Sparta in transition. Raymond Brown, the great pass to Bryce Edwards for the lay-in. Spartans with the lead. Back comes the Logan. Calvin Maven gets his own rebound in the putback, and we're all tied up. Still in the first half, more from the Rangers. This time, Matthew Borsheim with the baseline jumper. Rangers up 2, and they go on to win 73-59. Minnesota's Mr. Football now in the running for Mr. Basketball.
Caledonia senior Owen King named one of the 10 finalists for the award. The final 5 will be announced in early March. Warriors on the road to take on Hoops rival Rushford Peterson. Owen King still out with a broken nose. Second half, this is a ball game here. Trojans get the ball to Ben Ansel on the block. He finishes off the glass and they lead 39-38. This one back and forth all night long. Martin Morum comes up with the steal for the Warriors. He gets the ball up to Sam Barthel, and it's tied 44-all. 3 minutes left. It's the 8th grader Eli King knocking down a clutch 3. Caledonia up 49-48. However, the Trojans came to fight tonight. They beat Ansel again in the paint. He adds 2 more. Rush Pete back on top by 1, and that would prove to be enough. Each team traded free throws down the stretch. Trojans come out on top with a 53-50 win. La Crescent on the road to take on Winona Cotter. In the first half, Cotter's Lincoln Mackel scores. Ramblers ahead 4-1. La Crescent's Thomas Kissall scores, and La Crescent gets within 3. A few minutes later, it's Kissall again who scores. He has 16 tonight. Luke Schwartzoff with 17, and La Crescent wins 70-60.
All right, staying in Winona as the Lady Windhawks look to take down second place in the Big Nine. Owatonna in the first half is going to be Jenna Zeman with the score, and then later on in the first half, Winona's Kayla Simmons scores. Winona behind 27-19. They're unable to come back. They fall 82-44. Well, coming up, we make stops in the Cooley, Dairyland, and Scenic Bluffs. The Highlight Zone. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. The GET girls crack into the top 10 state rankings this week.
They return to conference action next Thursday versus West Salem. Cooley title will be on the line in that one. West Salem final game before that. Huge matchup as they travel to Black River Falls. Brooke Benson starting the night off with the first 2 points. Minutes into the first half. Black River Falls responds a little later on. Abby Ross with 2 points as she hits the baseline jumper. Back comes Benson as she scores again, recovering the ball. 2 more for the Panthers. And West Salem goes on to win by a final score of 65-40.
Third place in the Cooley Arcadia playing host to Viroqua. Viroqua jumps out to a quick start here. Claire Anderson hits Brooke Knutson down low. She puts it in. Blackhawks get the first bucket of the game. That lead not going to last long. Annika Anderson pulls up off the dribble. She drills the jumper to tie it up. And the Raiders would pull away from there. Mercedes Romo with a huge night for Arcadia. She goes off for 20 points, including this corner 3. Arcadia will win 65-44. Luther has a non-conference game against Lewiston Altura. Second half, Luther's Caitlin Kennedy will hit the 3-point basket. And then check this out on the press. She gets the steal and the layup. 5 consecutive points. Go up 16. Kennedy has a game-high 27 as Luther wins 52-38.
Undefeated in the Scenic Bluffs and number 5 in the state, Bangor, traveling to Royal. Early in the first, off the steal, Bangor senior Emma Whitmerhouse takes it down, pulls up from the free throw line for the made jumper. Later on, Royal working it inside against the Bangor zone. Emily Olson goes off the glass nicely for her first points of the game. Off the inbound then, a little give and go action from Bangor as Whitmerhouse finishes this one with the offhand. Bangor, they get another win in conference play, 58-25. Hillsboro riding a 4-game win streak as they host Necedah. 2 minutes in, Hillsboro's Molly Crandall strikes first with the nice left-handed layup off the glass. Later, Necedah on the break, pass across the defense to sophomore Danielle Becker for the layup, and they tie things up. Tigers up 3 at this point when senior Sydney Johnson splits the defense and goes through contact to make the bucket. Tight, close game here. Hillsboro a winner, 49-43.
Melrose Mindoro boys still unbeaten in the Dairyland as they are home to take on Oliva Strum. Start of the second half, Melrose with a strong lead. Jimmy Polans keeps this momentum going with 2 points for the Mustangs. Cardinals will narrow the gap with a basket here by Drew Severson. Wow, that's a deep 3. Oh, man. All right, Melrose Mindoro senior Victor Pontiero gets an easy basket inside. Mustangs held a strong lead through the second half, and they win 79-50. And let's go to CFC and Whitehall battling right behind Melman and Dairyland. Large standings. Whitehall finds themselves down midway through the second half in this one, but a CFC turnover. Mitchell Thompson looks ahead to Tristan Wolhofer, who lays it in, just a 3-point game. But the Pirates wouldn't make it easy. Nico Rich drives the lane in here and gets the teardrop to fall. CFC goes up by 6. The Norsemen would take a 2-point lead with 4.5 seconds left to play, but Whitehall's defense holds. 2 desperation shots don't fall for the Pirates. And Whitehall will go on to win 62-58.
Coming up on the Highlight Zone, it's the return of Jabari Parker, plus Winona State basketball and UWL gymnastics highlights.
Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone.
Well, once 9-1 in conference, the Winona State women are now trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Would be a great time to do so tonight as they host first place in the NSIC North Moorhead. Second half action here, Winona State driving to the rim. They get the basket. They are down by 1, coming back the other way. The Dragons answer. Maddie Green is good. They take the 61-62 lead. It's Tyke who drives, gets fouled, and she makes 1 free throw, so that will force overtime. Now, let's go to the 4th overtime here. Yeah, 4th overtime. Gabby Dowd buries the 3, and the Warriors are up 94-93. Here is going to be a missed shot from Moorhead. However, they get the board and the putback. They now have a 100-97 lead, and the final score here, Moorhead wins 101-97, a final in 4 overtimes. Winona State men just wrapping up after a late start to their game. They get the victory at home 93-78.
UW La Crosse hosting a gymnastics triangular with Eau Claire and Adolphus. UWL on the vault. Sam Wycamp with her vault good for a team high 9.55. UWL later on, Jessica Arns with her vault now 9.525. UWL Eagles go on to win with the competition 189.600 points.
Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's time for our play of the night.
So let's go back to Luther High School. Caitlin Kennedy hits the three-point basket. You think the play is over, but check this out on the press. She gets the steal and the layup. 5 consecutive points. Scoring like that, no surprise. She had a game-high 27. Luther beating Lewiston Arturo.
We are out of time. Have a safe Super Bowl weekend.